I have to ask Zaheer Khan this question. 3 golden ducks. The optimist will say the worst is past him, only good things to come now. How should Suryakumar Yadav look at digesting these 3 deliveries that he's faced in this series?
I mean, you don't see these kind of things often, and with such players, you not often see these kind of numbers. But it's happened. That's a fact. As a cricketer, you just got to just move on. I think you're always 1 innings away from your form or your best innings. That's the way you should approach the game. That's the way game teaches you, and I think it's just about finding that positivity. So for him, I think it's important that he just shakes off this whole series. If you have a delete enter button, find that very soon, and then just move on. I think just 3 good deliveries getting you out, and I always like this approach of Virender Sehwag, who always used to say that it's not about getting out on 0. It's when you're in, you have to make it count, and you have to make it so big that impact, that innings, no one should forget. And it's cricket end of the day. So I never forget his this line, and it just apt for anyone who is going through a tough time.
Yes, amnesia can be a good trait for any athlete, for any artist really, regardless of the sphere you are in. DK, in your long career, you would have seen tough phases. What should that inner dialogue be for Suryakumar Yadav?
Oh, it's happened to every batsman. It was very interesting to note that Ajit Agarkar was on air when Suryakumar's third dismissal happened. He's an all-rounder, but he's gone through that phase where he's had a few ducks. Every batter goes through this. I think everybody feels for him because we know the kind of talent he possesses. But T20 is a different format. He is a different beast in that format. So, when he wears those Mumbai Indian colours, he's a different player. He's done so well for them. He'll only get confidence walking into that dressing room, knowing that that's a format he's aced in the last couple of years.
Coming in at number 7, or he was asked to go in lower down the order. What was the reason behind that, and how do you think he processed it mentally? DK?
I do think probably Rahul Rao just listened to Cricbuzz live and decided that maybe sending him slightly lower down the order was a useful option. It didn't work out.
So you are taking the responsibility, DK? Are you taking the responsibility to just plant this thought in the management?
I genuinely, personally feel with the way he is batting and watching him very closely, in a shorter space of time, the amount of impact that he's created is formidable compared to anybody else who's batting in the world right now. And I don't want that to ever go to waste, because sometimes when you play larger amount of overs, it can be very tricky, it can be different, but he has the technique. He's done it in even one-day cricket for short amounts of time. He's got a 45 in New Zealand with very breathtaking knocks. That's the kind of knocks he's played. So that was the logic behind it. Didn't work out today. I still feel there is a massive place for him in the side. It's going to boil down to whether you're going to look at Sanju Samson. Between Sanju Samson, Ishan Kishan and Suryakumar, you get the feeling 1 or 2 might be there. So that's the challenge there as we sit here right now.
Aksar sent in before Hardik and Surya. Now that's going to be a bit difficult for Indian cricket fans to accept or digest.
Look, we did touch upon that discussion around whether you want to use a left-hander. And if you want to use the left-hander to create positive momentum there, you want to up the run rate at that stage and look to use it. If it's used tactically, it's fine. I mean, there's no harm in using a left-hander that way. Tactically, we've seen a lot of teams do that. It's just that it has to be dependent on what and if, and you got to be proactive. So if the start was not good, maybe that kind of thought process was required. But the start was good today. You scored 10 overs, some 65 runs. You laid that platform. So the dangerous phase which you're talking about, or which was worrying you, which was a concern leading into this game, you had actually seen that phase off. So if you had seen that phase off, then you should be proactive enough to change your thought process in game. I just thought that at times you get caught up with the preset plans, and then you just want to stick to that and carry on. Today was maybe the classic example of that. When you didn't get a good start, then you look to stretch your batting order, then you look to change things. It was understandable, but I think today it was something else which was seen. You changed KL Rahul's position as well.
Yep.
And then you've changed Surya's position as well. So on the whole, there were too many changes as a result of trying to achieve one thing. which was maybe need to be relooked, going forward.